Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today, Tuesday, June 24th, 2014. And as always, thank you for taking time to watch this video, retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, do all that stuff we do on social media. So thank you. I truly appreciate it because I believe in what I'm doing. I believe that I'm showing up as a clear channel, allowing Spirit to speak through me to you, and I'm a student of what comes out to quote Paul Selig, the channel, I'm a student of the word too. So I am listening and learning from what goes on and comes out of my mouth. So today is number 24. 24, and like I've been doing lately, when we get to this, I wanted to look and see what 24 is in the Lenormand. It's just kind of fun glance. It's the heart. So definitely today there are things of passion, happiness, love, romance, relationships, generosity. And Sean Connery's coming out now, so generosity, and then just in plain old emotions because they're from the heart. And I tell you, I said this to a client recently. When you look at people, start looking at them as a heart, inviting them in as a heart. So I like that kind of confirmation about that message that I gave out recently to a client. Because when I look at my client base, in the beginning I was a businessman. Let me see how much money I'm going to make. And then once I shifted that focus into how many people can I touch? How many lives can be changed through what is coming through me from Spirit? I realize I'm an instrument and just showing up. I realize I do have to show up, and my discipline and my work is there, and I am a part of it, but ultimately the message is coming through from Spirit, from our higher selves, if you will. So looking at people as a heart today, beautiful message. And animals, that's how we communicate to them. That's probably why cards never work with animals. I don't use cards at all with animals. I go heart to heart with them. So all that being said, 24 boils down to number 6. 6 is our lover's card. So I love it. Boy, that works out well. Who knew? I didn't. Maybe that's why I'm starting to use Lenormand a little bit more before I forget, because I know some of y'all need this. There's your cup. So, yes, when I have my own TV show, this cup will be on the show. Thank you very much. I said it. So the lover's card is about relationships, commitments, bonds, unions, contracts, partners in business, etc., etc. Add all the numbers up today and you get number 19, which is our sun card. Beautiful, bright. Think of those sunflowers right back there. Birth, beginning. I think the child on most of the Rider-Waite decks has a sunflower or there's sunflowers in it, so I love that. Starts, beginnings. That is when the sun is the brightest. That's when, after the tower, then the star, then the moon, we have the most light being being shown. I think that's it. Don't correct me. I'll look it up myself. Thank you, teachers. But also, number 19 boils down to number 10, which is our wheel card, Wheel of Fortune. For me, that's often just the daily goings. Waking up, doing your work, coming home, eating, going to bed, going. Oh, the hamster and the wheel kind of, a little more negative feel to that, a little denser feel. But it's also Wheel of Fortune, lots of opportunities out there, financial and other. Well, all of that down to number 1, which is our Magician card. Our Magician card is that card that tells us we have everything we need inside of us. I said this message to somebody yesterday. You are whole and complete. There is no other half that's going to complete. Who was that? You complete me. I think it was Jerry Maguire or something. You had me at a hello. Well, whatever. But you complete me is such a wrong statement. You are complete. You are complete. We all are one complete, beautiful thing together. There's no needing to fix, to fit, to repair, to complete. You're perfect at this very moment. And that's a hard thing for a lot of people to swallow because it seems like just such a cliche. Getting a big pound to the back of my head, almost like someone was attacked, and it could be just being hit upside the head with some serious truth. And I don't feel a lot, so I usually really acknowledge it when I feel. Also, I pulled 2 of Swords for today on Sunday, and 2 of Swords is often about making decisions, often blind decisions, often very logical ones. Oftentimes you're faced with them and there's fear to move forward. So you may be faced with those decisions today. Utilize the Magician energy that you have everything before you. Whatever decision you make, it's going to be okay. The wheel, that it's going to be fine. Shine the light from the sun card onto these decisions and see what comes up. as well as looking, these decisions are most likely going to be like within relationships, commitments, matters of the heart. So let me pull a Lenormand card for today, and that will be 33, which is the key card. 33, master number. 33 boils down to number 6. We're already all over number 6 today. So this is the key. So the key is this. The key too, actually, I'm being told to pull the tarot card with it because the key is what's coming next. The key is, yes, that's judgment. So the key is being freed from the things that are holding you back. This judgment card is all about, well, let me rephrase that. This judgment card is often about fear, being trapped and stuck somewhere. Sometimes you literally are just laying in the bed and you can get up and move, but you don't out of fear. It's like being paralyzed. And sometimes this is literally just you are finally released from the things that have been holding you back from the grave. This is the Gabriel blowing the trumpet and releasing those who've been asleep, after Christ's ascension. So the key is getting up and getting out, being freed from the things that are holding you back. And that's probably where the decisions are coming in. So utilize all the energy of today as you move forward. Now, first of all, check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. Thank you for those of you who purchased the June double spread special, the Path to Peace and or the Forgive Me spread. That will definitely go on through this weekend, but then come July 1st, I'm going to pick another spread. I don't know what it will be, and put that up as a special. I always keep the spreads on my page, but they go up usually $5 or $10 just to the regular price. This is a special that I do. So all that being said, yesterday in a leadership meeting in my corporate day job, one department, we go around and do a department announcement. One department said, yes, so-and-so, one of the employees, she just had to go back up to, up north to her father passed away. And then we get to another department. Yes, so-and-so's mother just passed away. It was literally the third, there were 3 in one meeting of people's parents passing away. People are exiting. I get in the car, I drive home. One of my best friends texts me and says, I just spent 11 hours since 3 a.m. in the morning in the emergency department with my mother, chest pain. She's admitted for pneumonia. So our parents are getting hit hard right now. And then somebody literally just this morning said, they're taking their dog in, to be released, heading to the Rainbow Bridge. So right now we're hitting, I would feel like another wave of people exiting, animals exiting, crossing over. So I definitely want to say, from a human perspective, hug and kiss and tell those you love. Make sure there's no unfinished business, not out of fear, but out of a heart-centered love place. Make sure you communicate that truth and that honesty. Then when we are losing them, realize that, we're freed from this body, the judgment card. We are freed from the body. And we all know how hard it is to live in this body. It's a bitch sometimes. It's heavy, dense skin, water, and energy. And to be absent of this body is to be present in that Christ consciousness, which is all that is, which is complete, utter freedom in my belief system, in my world. It's the seeing and knowing everything and understanding. If someone passes, people are worried, do they forgive me? They are so free of the human crap, so there's not even a worry of forgiveness. Again, this is all in my belief system. And realize that there are what I believe soul contracts, and I believe we all have exit points. Some have many, some have few, of when we're going to, adore. Oh, I can exit now if I want to. I'm in a car wreck. Do I want to take my last breath? No, I feel like I need to come back. There's more work I can do. I feel like there are exit points. So I'm not saying they're all preordained, because I do believe in that we have free will. That's one of those things when I exit this body, I'm going to be like, okay, I got to explain this whole free will, destiny, soul contracts, all that crap. Explain that to me. And I just think it's more complicated than our human brains can understand. And it's probably outside the realm of words, more energy and just grasping it. So I feel like we're having another wave. And then last night, boy, there was earthquake after earthquake after earthquake. The Aleutian Islands up there in that ring of fire near Alaska. So literally my phone went off. And if you don't get those earthquake alerts, you can. But I only get them when they're like over 6.0. But there was like 5 of them over 6.0. I have a friend in Alaska. She's like forwarding to me. I'm like, I'm getting them. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. Sending you high vibration up there. You know who you are. So ultimate words here, just, do the human stuff we need to do, because when someone does cross over, we're still going to deal with that cord being cut, that physical not being there. Energetically, they're absolutely still around us. They get everything now. They understand it. We're the ones that have to deal with it. So, I always said, when I'm gone, oh, y'all better celebrate, because I'm done with this body. I'm done with worrying about stretch marks and hemorrhoids and eating the right kind of food and little skin things and gray hair. Well, I love my gray hair. And cutting my nails, and brushing my teeth. I mean, all these human things that, it's just like, bleh. But I'm here, and I'm going to rock it till as far as I can. It's funny because I never felt like a warrior. And it was sometime when I was deep even in the Christian faith system, I was like, I am a warrior. Wow, I never realized that. Just a very, not that typical kind of feeling, but, I am a warrior here. And in a sense, we all are, but I also feel like there's, I feel warrior, healer, message deliverer. So I feel like there's a lot of and on my resume of what I'm doing here. But I also felt like I've run into so many more warriors and leaders and healers recently that we've been around energetically for a few times, so it's been kind of fun. All that being said, and I'm not going to say that I'm rambling, because I'm not. You know what? It's another time for a sip of coffee. So have an amazing day. I'll do this again tomorrow. It's kind of become a really nice habit of mine. For August will be 2 years I've done this. For 13 months I did it straight through without missing a day. And then after that, I gave myself permission when I was on vacation not to do it, but I still tweeted and posted. So through August will be August 2nd. And every year I post the first video I ever did. It's so sad. I'm like, welcome to my channel. The video's looking up my nose. I'm a little puffy. It was like 2 minutes. And now look at me. I'm going on 13 minutes here. Not going to say it. So have an amazing day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Namaste to you all. Bye-bye.